Hi, my name is Ernest Johnson, and this is Old School Boxing. Here at Old School Boxing, when a person comes in first day, the first thing you want to work on is their foundation or their stance. Whatever you do in life, you need that solid foundation. In boxing, it's paramount that you have a solid foundation. First, you get the stance correct, guys. Toe, heel. What I mean by that is you want your front toe to line up with your back heel. What we call this is the line of attack. And if you don't want to get hit, you just get your head off that line. But getting ahead of ourselves. Once you got a person in the perfect stance, guys, you want to touch on movement. With movement, whatever direction you're going, that's the foot that'll move first. So if I want to go to my left, I'm going to move my left foot first. But the most important thing about that is, if I move this foot 3 inches in one direction, I've got to follow it the same direction, same distance with the opposite foot. If I go forward, my front foot. Backwards, back foot. Right foot first. Okay, once you got a person in the perfect stance and they understand the rules of movement, you get them practicing a little bit. I like to have them make a box. One way and then reverse it, do it the other way. Left, back, right, forward, back, left, forward, right. Get them mixing that up, just getting comfortable with it. Where you can see their stances correct, toe heel, and they're moving their feet a comfortable distance. And they're always winding up in their beginning stance. Don't wind up too wide or with your feet too close. Once you hammered that out with a person, you want to touch on a little more faster movement. I like to call it a shuffle.
All right, Coach, when someone comes to Old School Boxing on the first day and you show us what they can expect in terms of training, what other things come to mind that you would like to tell someone, hey, their first day of boxing, understand this from the experience?
Basically, you're going to get out of it what you put into it. There's no shortcuts. It's like fine wine. It takes time. You can't learn this stuff overnight. And anything you learn, you have to practice it over and over. I like to tell people there's a 7,000 rule. And this isn't me, this is science. To get something on your ingrained motor skills, it takes 7,000 repetitions. After you've done it 7,000 times, you're doing it automatically. How long will it take you to get 7,000 repetitions if you're practicing slip and a punch? After 7,000, you see the punch coming, you'll move your head automatically. But it takes time. It takes time.
What are the biggest mistakes you see beginners make when they come to the gym for the first time?
There's so many. Foundational. They're stepping too big or not stepping enough or not stepping at all. Hands too low. Now there are styles like the Philly shell. It opens your vision up. You can keep your hands low. But the traditional style, you want your hands here. I like to tell people, if you have your hands here, you might as well just have them here because your head's not protected. If you throw a punch from here, you're gonna get touched as well. So you want your hands up, chin tucked. Keep that chin down. It's like if somebody's shooting at you, hey, who's shooting? No, when people hear shots, they duck. You keep that chin down. This is bullseye. If you get hit here, of course, back of the head is illegal, but here, it's the only part of your jaw that moves. It's going to jar your cerebellum, guys. Your cerebellum controls your consciousness. So if you get here, it's like hitting a light switch. It doesn't hurt, but you'll see a person do that little hokey pokey dance. That's what you don't want to happen to you. So good. Keep the chin tucked and really pay attention to the basics. The basics will save you one day.
Good. And you mentioned in the video training that we don't punch when we shuffle. And what came to mind for me was